Hello to my Scorpios and happy full strawberry moon in Capricorn to all of my Scorpios. Let's get into it, Scorpios. Let's get right into it. I've already prayed over your cards, already asked for clarity. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Take only what resonates with you. During full moon phase, and I'm sure if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. But during full moon phase, it's a very sensitive time. You want to make sure that you protect your energy. Protect your energy. Lots of downloads come through during full moon. So if you are a reader yourself, please read your own cards. And you probably already know this by now, but if you're new to reading cards, read your own cards. Lots of downloads come through. Don't forget to journal. If you have a favorite reader, please schedule some time to get a reading from your favorite reader, as you all, like I said, will be able to gain some more clarity as downloads in your dreams, daydreams, night dreams, premonitions, precognitions, deja vu, all of those things. Let's get into it, Scorpios. Let's do it. See what's in your cards. First card out of the deck is the Hierophant card. Yep. Here we have the Seven of Swords. Here we have the Two of Swords. Here we have the Three of Swords, the Death card, and then also the Judgment card, right? So here we have the Hierophant card. Somebody has an innate spiritual understanding of some things now. You know, now that somebody has awakened from a nightmare. Here we have the Seven and Two of Swords here. Here we also have the Three of Swords here. And we have the Death and the Judgment card, right? So we know that this is your card, the Death card, and the Judgment card you're ruled by Pluto, which is currently retrograde. You're on the rebirth side, right? And so now that you've awakened from some kind of nightmares and you're starting to see things through a different lens, as it relates to loved ones, and you're moving a little bit more strategically, Scorpios, especially when you're dealing with loved ones who are focused on just the material world. And material world could be a lot of different things, whatever the physical existence of things, right? And so where their love language is very different than yours. And so Source is saying, as you're on the rebirth side and you're at a higher frequency, there are going to be people who they think that you are harshly judging them, or you may think that they're harshly judging you. I don't necessarily feel like, I don't think that you necessarily, I don't feel like you're going to put a whole lot of energy into whether you feel like people are judging you. I'm trying to say this in the nicest way. I don't think you're going to put a whole lot of energy into whether you think people are judging you at all, Scorpio. I feel like, if anything, I feel like you are kind of on a mission, really just to, move closer and closer, break away from karmic ties and move closer and closer towards sacred bonds, right? So I feel like that's the mission that you're on. So stay on that mission. But something is definitely complete. Something is complete. And here we have the Emperor card. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Here we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit card, and also the High Priestess card. Here we have the Emperor card. So somebody is definitely having a tower. Somebody's definitely having a tower moment. Some kind of an awakening is happening here. I'm possibly feeling judged at some point, and starting to really kind of sort of analyze, being in receiving mode of downloads. This is a very meticulous zodiac sign. So, seeking answer from a higher power, meaning source, the inner wisdom, the teacher. So somebody's in hermit mode, and you're going to feel very fortunate for the downloads that's coming through to you, for the messages that's coming through, weighing the pros and cons. That's why I always say, during full moon, which is the most celebrated of the moon phases, to get some downloads. You're going to actually get some good news coming through, some real good news coming through. Here we have the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, Queen of Cups here. And this is really encouraging you to pour more into yourself, Scorpio. So find out what your moon sign is. Your moon sign is just as important as your sun sign. And do more of that. Do more of that for balance. So your sun sign is kind of like your creative life force, which gives you pride. You wake up, hey, what assignment does Source have for you to do today? And so when you get back home at the end of the day, whatever your end of your day looks like, You take off your super cape. Okay, how do I nurture myself? That's your moon sign. So you can go to Google and after you find out what your moon sign is, and just type in how to nurture, whatever your moon sign is or whatever your gender is. Great ideas. Lots of ideas will populate. So yeah, so I definitely feel like somebody's going to feel very fortunate to have been able to analyze some things, especially after moving on from some disappointments. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Here we have the Queen of Wands here. Here we have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and also the Star card here. Yep. Nine of Pentacles. Sources that definitely making sure you are financially independent, and so adjust your crown. Six of Wands, back in a saddle again for somebody as you're moving on from just some energies that could have been holding on to some kind of anxiety or some kind of anxiety or feelings of low self-worth. It's like, you've moved on from that. You've let that, somebody has cut ties with those types of energies. You learn how to save yourself, in other words. So you moved on from that. And then your wishes are being fulfilled. This is the Nine of Cups here, which is a good thing. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, so this has really put somebody really into strengthening your High Priestess gifts. Now that you've moved on from just having to see things in the physical realm and you're starting to see things, it's like really start weighing the pros and cons, really starting to pay attention to all the messages that's coming through to you. And here we have the Two of Cups. And so this is soulmate energy coming through. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor card, the Strength card, and also the King of Wands here. Yep. Two of Cups here. Strength card. So you got all the fixed elements up here. Obviously, you're a fixed sign too. And, just leaving behind energies. But somebody's definitely having a tower moment. Some kind of an awakening. And I feel like there's some energies that may feel like you're harshly judging them, but you're not harshly judging them. You've just made a decision to move on. Here we have the King of Wands here. Yeah. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. Yep, somebody has just decided to leave some people out of their business. So good for you. Good for you. Once you realize, when I look at your cards here, once somebody starts to realize that the blindfolds have been removed and you've awakened from some nightmares and you start to see, somebody has started to see that you can get away from toxic groups and move closer towards sacred ties where there's more of an abundance mindset, and you start learning, I need to keep energies out of my business. It creates this more of a mystery, like this enigma. You become this enigma. People really want to know now, like, okay, what is their next move? What are they about to do now? What do they have cooking? What's going on? Let's see if we can get more people, find out what's going on. Is there we got anybody on the inside to know this and that? And so source is saying, but now you know who's attached to who. So you're doing a great job of protecting your energy. Good for you. Scorpio, good for you. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, people are having an awakening. And that's why somebody's now very fortunate to have just started really paying attention. Third eye wide open. Yeah, third eye wide open. See, when we're talking about the dark side of the number 8, and I mentioned this one time before, it's like two sides of the same coin. Whether they have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior or egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, you're on the same side, right? So, and when I look at the cards here we have the Page of Pentacles here. You have a new opportunity coming your way that's going to make you more money. So when you're dealing with energies who have been draining your energy, if you've been feeling like dehydrated in any way, shape, form, or fashion, try to limit your or lessen your caffeine intake if you can. Yeah, here we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So you moving closer and closer towards other financially independent energies and away from energies who just want to, like I said, the physical existence, the material world, the energies that just want to possibly use you for what they can get from you. Whether, again, they have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, or the egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, the dark side of the number 8, right? You have more wealth trying to come in, but you're keeping people out of your wealth. And you're moving more strategically because somebody's looking for you to save them. No, sir, and no, ma'am. You're not doing that. Nope, you're not doing that. So, yeah, here we have it. And you're moving forward in childlike faith. Yeah, what else we got going on? And Page of Cups. Yeah, so like I said, you got some good news. 2 pieces of major good news coming across your path. Like I said, you've already raised your frequency. You've already moved on from some past disappointments from 2 types of energies who I felt like somebody could have been feeling like that they were being used. You know, you were being used for your creativity, Scorpio. And now that somebody has awakened from some nightmares and things are becoming clearer and clearer and clearer to you, Scorpios, you're starting to say, okay, I need to start pouring more to myself. But even though I may be disappointed, I'm moving away from the disappointment. And I've decided to keep energies out of keep people out of my business. And so Source is saying, good job. Good job, good job, good job. So here we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're learning how to protect your water. Good for you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's right. Sometimes it's not as easy to see. Sometimes it's really is not as easy to see. Who's who. But then once you start to keep your water fresh and clean on a regular basis, and that's why I talk about your moon sign. Your moon sign has an affinity with the water. Finding out what your moon sign is, you start to see clear and clear who's who. And you'd be surprised that when people start complaining to people about other people, when I look at your cards here, this is what's interesting. I feel like somebody came to you, Scorpio, looking at your cards, and told on themselves. And you first missed it, but then you started paying attention because it started making more and more sense to you. Like, well, wait a minute, hold on now. you know what I mean, Scorpios? Yeah. So you deserve the best. So you have the gift of claircognizance, but wealth is within your reach, right? So claircognizance is psychic knowledge about other people. So trust your first mind. Sacral chakra cleanse, like I said, there's a lot of water, being around energy vampires. And so don't cast your pearls before energies, right? Because, whether people are afraid of the bullies that they are around, they're still on the same team, okay? So, and also do a root chakra cleanse. Ask Source for clarity. But your ancestors are very proud of you, and so your peace is paramount. Ask yourself, at what age did your parents do their shadow self, and what age did you do your shadow self? But somebody really misses you. But see, even though some energies may miss you because they have already succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, and they may be bullied by somebody, even though they miss you, it's still on the wrong side of number 8. 8 is the karmic number. This is the year of 8, and karmic ties are being broken. So you're actually helping them to stay away from them because they have no choice. I don't want to say that because that may trigger somebody, but anyway, they feel like they have no choice but to take information back to their bully. I'll just put it that way. They feel like they have no choice but to take the information back to their bully. So you're actually helping them to not, to create a comfortable distance. I'll just put it that way. Let's just leave it there. So, but they miss you, and so you're actually helping them, because if they don't have anything to tell about you, Scorpios, then, they're not lying. They don't have anything to tell. So, because they don't have access to you. So you're actually helping them. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we have. Because you got to wonder why some people are so persistent. Like, why are they so persistent? Like, what is going on that they're so persistent? And that's because, the situation that people are in. So you can't trust them. You can't trust whatever. But you got a lot of good news coming in. More money is coming across your path. So this is putting you with your sacred community. You just raised your frequency. You moved on from the disappointment already of two energies. And so a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. So whatever it is your wishes have been, you're going to feel very fortunate, and so there are some energies who are thirsty now for your energy. They're thirsty for your knowledge, your wisdom, your time. And so whoever has succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, they're going to have to, just like you, pray their way to the King of Wands. They're going to have to pray their way to the King of Wands for strength. So here we have portals. Yeah, 35 portals. So they're going to have to pray their way through to the next portal. Because you're already inside the next, you're on the other side already. So you're already on the other side. So indulgence. You are worth every desire, every dream. And so demand what you need, demand what is yours. That's right. So yeah, you're not operating in fear. And so that's a particular frequency that people are on, And so you can pray for them that they find light within themselves and the strength to get away from, bullying types of energies, and that they have an awakening. So, but you need to completely detach. Oh, my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Yeah. So... and the reason why you're not harshly judging anybody is because you may have been that person yourself at one point too, depending on, in a different space and time. So you're not harshly judging anybody, but I let go of what is no longer serving me, and I am open to what is. That's right. Yeah. Some people want, speaking of air right here, they want love so bad that they were willing to be used by master manipulators to get it. And because you all are emotionally the smartest sign in the zodiac, you can actually see it and they can't see it. And so the best you can do for them is to pray for them. And that's it, without any harsh judgment, because they already feel harshly judged. And that's the sad part about it. They feel harshly judged. So y'all already know who it is. So I'll leave it there. Here's the first question for you for the moon in Capricorn. First question is, what are your top 3 priorities this week, this month, and this year? Second question is, what are your biggest fears? The third question is, do you have specific daily rituals and routines that nourish you? The fourth question is, do you reward yourself when you accomplish something? And then last but not least is, how much of your day or week do you block out for self-care and personal development? Yeah. So yeah, like I said, go and continue getting your blessings, because your star is starting to shine brighter and brighter and brighter. And I feel like, you're better served when you recognize that there's some energies that were hanging on to you, because not necessarily because their intention was to try to hurt you, is because they were under, operating in fear. Then that's a frequency, like really operating in fear. And so for you can pray for them. You can pray for them that they find the light within themselves, that they have an awakening and get away from those types of energies as well. So just in compassion towards them, as well as you continue to move on. You're praying for their strength, right? So that they get away from very bullying types of spirits, and that they make it to the rebirth side. So the last thing that they need is harsh judgment from people. So that is what I have for you all. I'll see you all in the next reading. Thank you for joining me. Bye.